Welcome back, friends. It's the Halfass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Halfass Crafter. It's Gluebook Saturday. I hope that you're excited. Welcome to the weekend. Okay, if it's not your weekend, welcome to Saturday. If it is your weekend, welcome to your weekend. I am going to be working today in Beautiful Bea. I feel like she needs more decorations on her cover. This cover is very interesting. It is, it feels like it's some sort of fabric, but maybe it's just textured fabric-y like paper. I got this at Michael's. You can get them on sale. It's very helpful. Someone who found my channel recently found one of my Gluebook Saturday videos and was like, where did you get that journal? So these are at Michael's. They're just a sketchbook. I don't take any pages out because it doesn't have a closed spine. So as you can see, it's getting wide. And that's fine. So it does turn a little, so I've kind of been flipping and flopping through it, but it is great and I love it. All right. I have a few things here. So I've gone through this book and I've put in some stuff that I just want to glue down. It's very random. I don't really have like a whole story page or anything for you, but I thought we would just glue and relax. And let me tell you, that's all I need to end this week. So I've got my coffee. Everything's great. I do want to do a small little shout out. We have a very special person that is watching today. Hi, Anna. Little Q, little Anna. She is watching her mom, my daughter-in-law. Has started watching my channel, which is only slightly embarrassing. But she says that Anna loves listening to her birdie. That's my grandma name, Birdie. Hi, Anna. Birdie says hi and she loves you. These are my hands. I don't know. I know. So I forgot that I had this great. These ladies are so great, aren't they? And I forgot that I had these boots that I wanted to put here. So we're going to attempt that. And as I was fussy cutting these out the other night, I thought to myself, oh heavens, I'm going to have to glue those. And I became a little scared because, y'all, this is just a rip waiting to happen, okay? This is not going to be... This is not going to be easy and calm to start. I know I'm starting us out on a high note, a big, high, screechy note where we're all like, oh my gosh, she's going to rip those boots. Don't worry. I'm going to try to be careful. And if I'm not, that's okay. We will adjust accordingly. And it's just paper. It's just paper. We can always fix it. We can always, you know, glue or tape whatever we need to back down. It's all okay. It's all okay. I say this way more for me than you, but I know that some of you also need my reassurance as I am trying to glue things. I don't know how we just did that, but shh, don't mess it up. Don't mess up the flow yet. Okay. That is where I want all of those. There we go. Okay, where's my scraper tool? Isn't that great? That's been floating around for months. I don't know why I didn't glue that down. That is super fab. You know, I have this. I wonder if that, oh yeah, that works. Let's put that there too. I've been trying to put that on a page ever since I cut it out. And I just haven't really found anything that I liked. So this is exciting. So I hope that everyone's week went well. I think you all know that my new job is kind of stressful. But, you know, as all new jobs can be, you get into it. I know y'all are like, you're 6 months in. Yeah, well, it's a big surface area that I am dealing with. But the fun thing is, I think I am starting to get my head wrapped around things and come out of the woods and out of the fog. There's always this fog. And let me tell you, it does not help having perimenopausal brain while trying to onboard into a new job. You want to talk about feeling like a big dummy. Oh my gosh. I was talking to a friend of mine that I used to work with this week, and she was asking me about my new job and how that's going. And I was like, dude, it is so hard to onboard. I don't know what that thing is, but it's cute. And I like it kind of on top of a little horse there. So there we go. And I told her, I was like, perimenopausal brain and, no, I don't think I like that. And a new job is really, really difficult. And she's looking for a potential new job. And so she was like, yeah, that's one of the things I'm actually kind of worried about. Like, will I be able to get up to speed? Because, you know, we all work in, well, we work in technical areas. So sometimes it can be, oh, I'm putting that there. Sometimes it can be a bit much, especially when your brain doesn't work right. And you're like, wait, what's going on? I feel like I should know this, but I don't. So fun times, y'all. Fun times. I hear once that brain fog goes away, you become like, you know, superhuman with your big brain. So that'd be fun. Really, really waiting on that to happen. Oh, you know, I put that there, but I think I'm going to cut out all this gray spot, but I'll do that later, not with you. Seems a bit too nerve-wracking for a Saturday. I still haven't glued this guy down. Should we just glue him down? Is that what we think? Yes. Okay. We're just going to glue. That's what we're doing. So I have started doing this thing at night where I play a little video game on my iPad and I listen to YouTube videos. And maybe I've told y'all about this before, but I realized this week I have been watching Diane over at Tattered Edges Design. And if y'all don't watch her gluebook videos, like, you don't even need to watch what she's doing. You just need to listen to her talking to herself because she is hilarious. I just love her so much. And it's funny because she was doing a video and she's like, I know, this is pretty boring, you know, blah, blah, blah. She said, but you know, sometimes if you've just had a bad day, all you want to do is just watch somebody sit and glue. And I was like, yes, this is all I need. I need your calming voice to make your jokes and do your own commentary on what you're doing. And I just need to relax and listen. And it was so soothing and wonderful. So I don't think that Diane watches my YouTube channel, but if you do, Diane, thank you so much for what you have given me. Okay, this page is so random that I was like, I think I should just really keep going with the random stuff on this page. So we're going to put, I think this, oh, I don't remember her stage name. I want to say it's like Lady Liberty Bell or something. She's in, oh no, I just ripped her. She's in Pennsylvania and Philadelphia. And that's where I got her, was from a Philadelphia magazine. But I think she's fun. She's fun. Okay. And I ripped her somewhere. Oh, on her little legs. On her little legs. It's fine. There we go. Okay. This page, I keep trying to find a good place to put this lady, and I can't really find one. I think that this goes so well here, but it really needs something maybe in the bracelet. So what if, hang on, because I think I actually have, I feel like I have a little dog. Yes, that maybe I can put in here. And I think I've already cut this to slide something in there. Well, it would need to be more, but wouldn't that be cute? The dog's like, I love you. Oh, that's really good, but I don't like this whole layout. So I'm gonna have to fret over that some more. Sorry. I got to do gluebook waffling. If you don't know what that is, I did a whole short on it. I took like a 30-minute gluebook session where I just waffled, I think, on 2 pages for 30 minutes because that's how long this all takes me. And then I finally glued things down. So, you know, please excuse the awkward pauses. That is me taking a drink of coffee because it's morning for me. Okay, so I have this lady, and I glued a, this is a light fixture. I think it sits that way. But I glued that as a hat because doesn't that work? Oh, it works so well. And I love it. And then there's also this cake, and I was like, do I put the cake in front of her? And then I also have a drink that I could put in front of her. Maybe like that. Do we like that? She's kind of in a glare. I don't know. She's kind of weird because she's got this stark light coming on her. Okay. And then for this page, I have this lady here. Someone said I should put a head on top of this, this jacket that I found. And so I had this head, and I was like, actually that head works so well on this jacket. I don't know. It really goes, and I like it. So then I was like, all right, let's figure out how to do this. And maybe we do something like that. Yeah, why not? All right, we're gluing. So yeah, the perimenopause brain thing is just so real. And I know I talk about it a lot, but that's because literally no one told me about it. I also, if you are, I know I have a few people that are around my age, mid to late 40s. If you don't know this, you need to prepare yourself. But perimenopause is like, my symptoms at least have been a whole lot like being pregnant. There are moments in my, oh, I need to glue her down first. There's moments in my cycle where I get very nauseous. Just for a few days, comes in waves. I'm just sitting around, and then I'm like, ooh, feeling a little nauseous. And it's the weirdest thing. And no one told me about any of this. I don't remember ever being told this in any class that I didn't get because no one cares about women's health and well-being. So anyway, that's my public service announcement to all of you. If you are going through perimenopause, just know that you might start getting symptoms of pregnancy. And you're like, oh, this is weird. I have had a couple of small hot flashes, but again, they were like the pregnancy hot flashes, you know, where they like weren't a whole lot. So I guess that's good that they weren't like super bad. I don't know. Hopefully my granddaughter is not like, what is she talking about? To be fair, my granddaughter's 2, so probably not. She probably just likes all the pretty colors. So, but her mother can use this information. No one warns you. No one warns you. FYI. No one knows about it. And I wasn't sure what the nausea was coming from until I talked to my friend, and she was like, oh my gosh, I get nausea too. And I was like, oh, well, okay then. That's what it is. Oh yeah, that needs to go down there. Does that cover up? Let's see. No, I don't think it does. I think it really accentuates the octopus. So we're doing it. Yeah, so what else is going on? I'm headed to California on Monday. Again, I thought it was going to be my last trip to California. It is not. I will go back in December for a holiday gathering thing. So that's fine. That'll just be a very quick trip. I'm going to try to only be there for like 3 days. I'm only going to be there for 4 days this go round. So usually I go for 5. I get in Monday morning and then I stay until Friday morning or afternoon. So this will be nicer. I get in Monday late afternoon And which way did I have this? I feel like I had it like that, but that doesn't seem right, does it? No, you need to be, oh my gosh, this is very difficult. Okay. There we go. I ripped it a little, but that's okay. Whoa, look at how amazing. There we go. All right, let's do this. What is that? It's a piece of glue. All right. Did we get it all? Yeah, cool. Okay, we're not sure about her yet. Okay, we are going to keep moving and grooving. So I am hoping to come back. I'm coming back Thursday evening, and I am hoping that I will be able to do a video for Saturday, Friday. We'll see. I have, oh yeah, I wanted to put her, I don't know. Whoa, that's coming up. Let's put some glue on that. I am hoping to, sorry, I gotta fix this. I'm hoping to get a video made for you for next Saturday, but there might be a small chance that I don't. So if you don't see a video, I'm sorry, but there's still shorts that are coming, so don't worry about it. Oh, I had the idea for this lady super late last night. I was laying in bed and I was like, I know what to do with that lady and the scones. I know. Sometimes your best ideas come to you at the weirdest times. It's fine. It's fine. But I do need to cut out this little, why can I never, I don't know. I need X-Acto knife lessons or something. I feel like my X-Acto knife skills are kind of cruddy. I don't really know why. Oh, no. You have to, oh, heavens. Okay, hang on. All right. That's annoying. I've got gluey fingers, and so now everything is gluey. All right. Let's see. Let go there. All right. Not. There we go. All right. Ooh, her heel is not curved at all. There we go. Okay. So that's going to have to be as good as it gets. I'm going to put her on top of the scones. See? Ta-da. Yep. All right. So what else is going on? When I get back, the horses have their annual vet visit. So that will be fun. If I make a video, maybe I will include a little snippet of them getting their dentistry work, their teeth done. You have to not trim, but you have to give horses dentals where they file down the sharp edges on their teeth. So it just happens some horses need it every year, some horses need it every other year, some horses need it every 3 years. Just all depends on the horse and their teeth and all of that fun stuff. So it's always very interesting because people are just fascinated. They're like, how do you get inside of a horse's mouth? Well, it's called standing sedation. So anyway, hopefully I can see about getting a little bit of video of that so that you can see what that looks like. I like to give y'all a little bit of video of my day-to-day life. It's fun. I always think it's fun to hear about people's real lives sometimes. So, okay, she's gonna go there. There we go. Oh, I love her. Here, let me move her over so that you can see. Yes. Oh, she's great. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, good. This poor lady, You know, maybe I just don't like her on this page, actually. I bypass her all the time. I'm always like, ugh, I'm not up to it. I can't do it. So I'm going to move her off of that page, and we will see. Well, hang on. I have this lady. Maybe this is her page. I need to cover up that blank spot. I don't know what to do with her there, though. Okay, well, we'll put her there, and I'll remember it, and then we'll just keep going. Okay, and then I found this lady who works really well on this page, but I need something down here. But I got to be careful about what I put down here. I'll show you why. Because I thought about putting her on this page with these bottles, and then I did this, and I was like, nope, can't do that. That doesn't look right. So I can put her here, but I need to be very careful about what I put down here. So maybe I should just glue her from like here up, and then I can figure out what else to do. Okay, we're gonna do that. Let's do that. That's a great plan. Yes, I am cautious about how I put my focal points, because sometimes you have to be. All right, you know what? I'm going to go over a little, and she's going to have to, I'll have to trim off the tip of her head, but that's fine. Yeah, I think, okay. We're going to leave her there. She'll dry. Things will be fine. Look, we're also doing a flip through. Isn't this fun? Okay, and then I thought, whoa, I'm having a craft-a-lanch. Hang on, sorry. Oops. Oh, no. Ooh, those are all fussy cuts. Okay, then I was like, this lady needs to go here. So we're just going to put her on there. I hope you have a lot of fun plans for this weekend. Even if those fun plans are just chilling out, gluing in your craft room or on your dining room table or wherever you glue. It's supposed to just be kind of rainy and cold. So I think we will probably just do stuff in the house. I still have to pack for my trip, but that's fine. So I think we'll probably just lay low this weekend. I love fall/winter when it starts getting chilly, because I don't feel bad for not, going outside and doing a bunch of chores and, working the horses or whatever. I'm like, okay, this feels good. I can relax and hibernate a little bit, and the world is okay. I can watch a documentary or two. Boy, do I love a good documentary. They're my favorite. I'm not big into the true crime documentaries, really. Some of them are okay, but it's not really my jam. I know a lot of people are, and they're like, oh, did you hear the documentary about blah, 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 whatever true crime thing. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not my jam. Oh, I got a little wrinkle in there. Sometimes you can, if it's wet enough, you can kind of smooth it out. There we go. Ooh, that's cool, right? What if oh yeah, I like that. I was like, something needs to be on that hand. This cat needs to be on that hand. Speaking of cats, oh my gosh. So, fun story time. Are you ready? So over the summer, we had a fluffy, like tabby, white spotted cat in our hay barn. So we've got like a big shop, and then there's this covered lean-to. That's where we store all the hay. And then we bring it into the shop, and That's where we make up the hay buckets and whatever. And over the summer, I went... Okay, this is going to be a fun page, but this is more involved. So I'm going to have to tell you my story while I glue this, and then we'll work on this page. So over the summer, I opened up the hay barn to get out or the lean-to where the hay is, to get a bale of hay out. And this fluffy, tabby and white cat just like takes off, right? It was up there all curled up, snoozing on the hay, and it just fires itself off and runs away from me. It's like, shit, and takes off. Oops, sorry about the bad word, Anna. And then I'm like, okay, well, that's cool, I guess. So, and, you know, we have a barn cat, and, you know, I was like, do you know there's another cat sleeping on your hay? And our barn cat is very chill. You should know that our barn cat was a neighborhood cat, and then the neighbors realized that the cat didn't actually belong to anyone in the neighborhood, and so they took it to the Humane Society, and then we ended up adopting her, blah, blah, blah. So, but she's very friendly. I love her very much. So I was like, hey, did you know that you have an interloper by chance? And she kind of acted a little weird. She had just started going outside, and I knew, I was like, well, the minute we let this cat outside, because we'd been keeping her in the barn, in the shop, I was like, the minute we let this cat outside, we're going to have so many cats coming to us because they're going to smell her. And so I figured we would have some male cats coming up. She's spayed, so don't worry. So anyway, wasn't surprised. Well, that was like June, maybe July, that I saw that cat. And then, since it's gotten cooler, my barn cat has been sleeping in the barn. So one day, during the day, I was off of work. I went and picked up some cat food at the store, and I came back, and I was like, well, let me go put the cat food in the shop because that's where it lives. And I open up the door to the shop. It's like 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I never go in the shop that time of day. I open up the door of the shop, and that fluffy, tabby white cat hauls everything out the cat door. So there's a dog door that the cat can get in and out of from the lean-to where the hay is into the shop. And that's how my cat is an indoor-outdoor barn cat, right? So this tabby cat just comes hauling out of where we put the cat food and the water at, shoots out that cat door. And I look up, and my cat's sleeping on top of a shelf in the shop. And she kind of yawns and stretches. You know how the cats do. They like yawn and stretch. And I look up at her, and I'm like, a friend of yours? And she looks at me, and then she looks over where the cat was, and she's like, what was that? And I'm like, yeah, what was that? What are you doing that there was an actual cat inside your domain? And so she hops down, and it goes over to the cat door and starts sniffing around, or it's really a dog door. And she's sniffing around, and she looks at me, and she sniffs around, and she looks at me, and I'm like, no, you need to do better and keep these cats out of here. But then I was like, well, you know, here's the thing. I saw a mouse in the shop the other day, and so I put a mouse trap down. It's like a little electric one that electrocutes them. And my cat didn't seem to care about this mouse, and I had to catch the mouse in my mouse trap. Well, I left my mouse trap out there, and I've been catching mice in my mouse trap. So my mouser cat's not doing too good. She is very good, however, at finding bunnies. And that is not exactly where I want her to focus her attention. I would much rather her focus her attention on the mice, but whatever. I also can't have bunnies living in my barn. So anyway, I don't know. I guess I have 2 barn cats now. And, oh, this was supposed to go under her. Luckily, this is a printout on very thick paper. Okay. So I guess I have 2 barn cats. I'm really kind of hoping that this feral barn cat that has just shown up will take care of the mice better than my lackadaisical cat, who doesn't seem to really give a flip about mice being in her shop, or other cats for that matter. While we're at it, doesn't seem that she cares about either of those things. So we'll see. But, you know, it's funny. Somebody told me once, they said, well, you know, if you put hay out, you're going to get a barn cat, period. If you have hay outside, you're going to get a barn cat. If you store hay in an outdoor area, because that's where the mice will go, right? Sure enough. And that's not the only cat I've seen, by the way, sleeping in my hay. I have caught other cats sleeping in my hay, but then I don't see them again once they see that there's a human coming around. They take off. So, yeah. So that's my fun little story about how I have ended up with 2 barn cats. One I went and got on purpose, and the other one just sort of showed up. So, and clearly it knows where the food and the litter box is. I'm not sure if it's using the litter box. There is a litter box in there. Somebody's using the litter box. So I've started taking to calling the second barn cat Sylvester, because I believe it's probably a male. And so, but I don't know. You can't get anywhere close to it. Okay, I'm giving this lady a little white dog because I think that that's adorable. Also, something that I've noticed on these pages is that you really need, okay, that's not going to fit there anymore. You really need a words. These pages really need words. They're random, and I think the words are what really tie it all together. Even if the words don't make sense, they still tie it together so that it's not so random to be confusing. So there's my hint. If you're going to try to do this random glue book thing, because a couple of people have been like, my brain can't do that. You have to have, I think, the words. The words are what complete the whole deal. So, okay. She was supposed to be moved over a little bit, but I don't care. I love her. She is great. I made her ages and ages and ages ago, and I never did anything with her. So I am super excited that she has found a home. So good. So good. All right, we're going to keep flipping because I have some more things, and you get to see the glue book. It's like an active flip through. Oh, no. Okay. Yes, this one. All right, so this one, I cut this lady out. Isn't she great? And then she was holding a purse, and then I cut around her arm because I want to give her this little snake ring. Let me glue that on her first, and then we can do the rest of the page. So yeah, so there's my story about my barn cats. Got a couple of barn cats. There we go. Yep, get in there. Okay, yes. There we go. And then I need this. Whoops. To glue her little finger down. Okay. There we go. All right. So she's going to go, I'm going to put this here, and she's going to go behind it like so. All right. She's going to go right there. So what I want to do is put a little bit of glue on her to glue her on there like that. All right. And then I can put more glue on her so that she glues down on this plate properly. Okay. All right. Yep. There we go. Okay. And then we can do this. Oh, I love her. Yes, she's so good. She's so good. Okay. And then I was like, all right, so she's going to go there like that, right? And then I don't think anything goes behind her. So I'm just going to glue her down so we can get that out of the way. Yes. Oh, so good. I love using food. I have so much food that I've cut out and it's so colorful and it's fun. And I love using it. So, oh, no, no, don't rip. Shh. Ooh, no, no, no. This purple glue is so tacky. It is really frustrating how tacky it is. And it's so soft. And I don't know. I think other people have said they're having the same problem with their purple glue, in that it's like tacky and weird and all of that. So clearly I'm not the only one, but it is frustrating for sure. Jeeper creepers. Okay, I think I got enough glue on her. Let's see. So she's gonna go there. Well, she's down, and I do not want to mess with her too much because I've already ripped her little arm right there. There we go. And I need to put a little bit of glue back here because she's peeling up right there. There we go. Okay, I like her a lot. All right, and then, oh, I did want to put this bread behind her. Well, that's okay because it's actually, I have a little bit of room there. I didn't put enough glue back there. All right, cool story. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see, I hope y'all are enjoying the shorts that I've been making. I'm also putting the reels up on Instagram. If you'd rather watch over there on Instagram, that's fine too. It's been a lot of fun. I spent a weekend making those one weekend. There's a little, they're calling it a sprint or something. I don't remember now what YouTube is calling it, but it's a little thing that they were asking, you know, they're letting creators participate in. And I was like, you know what? I can do that. So it runs until the 15th of November. So into the middle of November. Hopefully you enjoy it. And I wanted to put this little hummingbird in here because we have those here. They're so cute and small and totes adorbs. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to put this little bird on this loaf of bread. Man, I probably should have figured out what this was before I started gluing things and being all confident that I knew what was going on. All right, this little bird. And then I want this little Arctic fox to go in the corner because that's right. I remember the words now. I know what I'm doing again. Hang tight. Hang tight with me, mamas. All right, there's that. Okay. And then I need this butterfly. What else do I have? This goes over here. Okay. So it's going to be everyday crowd pleaser. And then this is a crowd, see? You get it? Yeah, it's a crowd of like, you know, all sorts of things. And maybe she's like a high fashion Snow White. You know what I mean? Like nature really loves her. And her high fashion sense, style, whatever. That's going to be my story. I know she actually has a little story, doesn't she? So, okay. Here we go. This week has been way better than last week. Clearly last week I was not in a very good gluing creative mood, but y'all stuck with me and I appreciate all of your very kind words, by the way. I was super, it was very helpful. You know, sometimes life gets busy and stressful, and it's really helpful to just have someone say, I really enjoy your channel and you bring me a lot of joy. And that's just all I needed. And it was so kind. And I appreciate y'all so much, because sometimes I don't feel like I am doing the right thing around here. Sometimes we all feel like maybe we're not that good at what we're doing. I really kind of like that, but I'm gonna hang on that because I'm not sure that that's the way I want that to go. Let's see. I don't think, oh yeah, I did have this, but I don't know what else to do with it. Yeah. All right. And now we're getting into the back of the book where there's some things, but not other things. I wonder if this lady would work here. Does she need a moth? No. With her, whoops, jeez, gluey hands, man, gluey hands. They are really difficult. I'm missing a bottle. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not. It's right here in my hand. Ha, ha, ha. All right. So bottle, 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 bottle. And then my hands are too gluey for me to remove my fingers. There we go. And then that's going to go there. And then that and that. Oh, that doesn't look bad on this page. It looks way better on this page than it did the other page. Okay. But I'm still not ready to glue it down because I feel like it's going to take me a hot minute to get everything figured out. This needs words. This needs something. Let's see. Does it need kindness brings happiness? Does it need a little bird? Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Does it need a horse bum? Nope, that makes no sense. Okay, cool. All right, you know what? I think we're going to call it. Let's flip through and I'll show you what else is in here. Oh, my little people, aren't that great? I also, I love these. These are probably my favorite pages. I also wanted to say that, ooh, maybe we could put that there. Does she need? Oh, yeah, she does. I was also, when I was thinking about putting the lady on the scones, I was also thinking, you know, I really want to do a food glue book page. I probably also need to start cutting out more small people because I think I'm running kind of low, but I should use up the ones I have, and then I can cut out more. But I am thinking about doing a glue book food page or a glue book rooms page. So maybe we'll go back into the food and rooms books. Well, it's one book at some point. Oh yeah, I glued some of that down. It's fun. These are some of the first ones I did. Let me put this lid on this. This stuff can get clogged very easily. These are some of the first ones I did in this book, which I love. Ooh, I got a lot to do. I need to go watch some Golden Girls and put down some backgrounds, huh? Yeah. This is great. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all sitting with me and helping me glue some stuff down in my book. You know, sometimes that's all you need. You just need a little time with friends to be calm, glue your cares away on Glue Book Saturday. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'm in California, so there's no video for next week, but there will be 4 shorts, I think, next week. So be on the lookout for those and enjoy them. And then I will return next weekend, hopefully, fingers crossed. Until the next video, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Bye.